Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Sterling. Oh, it's come loose. And they've got a throw. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Lewis Skelly. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Sterling. Trossard. Still goalless at the moment. Gabriel Jesus.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that could set him on his way. Abraham! Oh, it's Rafael Leao! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that was vital. Gabriel Jesus. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao. Trossard. Now he's off and running. Sterling. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Chukwueze. Gabia. Rafael Leao. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, what has happened here? Trossard. Rice. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Sterling. Lewis Skelly. Trossard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Fofana. And here's Abraham. Abraham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, important interception. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Joao Felix. Rice. Now Trossard. Now it's Havertz. There's the hit! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Havertz! They've got to be quick to recover this. Gabia. Gabriel Jesus. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gabriel Jesus! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Floated up and over. Now it's Chukwueze. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gabriel. White. And Lewis Skelly. Rice. Havertz. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Fofana. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Abraham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Sterling. Lewis Skelly.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Kyle Walker. That's headed upfield. And here's Havertz. White. Showing good feet. Havertz. Havertz! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 30, Sterling. Number 19.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
49.
Nicely weighted ball. That's good vision. Oh, what a ball! Havertz! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a pre to Havertz.
Havertz! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Driving forward. Abraham gets a good foot in there. And here's Martinelli. Terracciano.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, nicely intercepted.
4 added minutes have
Terracciano.
been indicated.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice calmly anticipates. Looks to clip it forward. Threads one in. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Stood up well to him there. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Trossard. Spread neatly. Changes him with that pass. Havertz. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I really like the look of this fella Endrick here. He's a great finisher, he's a great dribbler, he's a wonderful link-up player, he's a smart presser, he's capable of playing a bit deeper. This guy has got the lot. It's not fair.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Havertz. Alexander-Arnold. That is good alertness. Gabriel Jesus looks to get on the end of this. Oh, perfectly measured that. Havertz! They've got to be quick to recover this. Merino, played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done. Merino. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! An act of charity gratefully received. Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Back into the middle. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Style, and they're at it again in double quick time.
Trossard very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Arsenal have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Mbappe. Lucas Vazquez. That's going to go a long way. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well played and well cleared.
Merino. Gabriel Jesus.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's in on goal. Has a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gabriel Jesus. Valverde. And it's Lucas Vazquez. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lovely ball and a big chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
This possibly the last play of the half. Trossard with the short one. Zinchenko. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well seen, saw that coming. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that will surely go... And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Arsenal have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Arsenal dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Gabriel Jesus. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. It's Bellingham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Sterling. Trossard. There's the hit! In he goes again! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gabriel Jesus. Trossard. And it's Sterling. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Havertz. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now that's well seen too. Goulet. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, it's a chance for the header! And it's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And now he has two.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Rice getting this one clear. Merino. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. He's looking to set free a runner. Played back in. Raya catches it safely. Can he spark a counter here? No, he is not giving anything away. Goulet. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That pass has been well intercepted. Havertz is in a really good position out wide.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Gabriel Jesus. He's got the shot away! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Now, can he find a finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rudiger. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Zinchenko. Valverde gets a foot in here. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's played him through. Mbappe! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Shifted upfield. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goes in for the header! And that may well be that. That is that. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Gabriel Jesus, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. And here's Cruyff. Gerrard.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Raya. Hernandez. Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Donadoni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. De Jong, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Gerrard. Now it's Beckham, into the big header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
So we're still where we started right now. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Can he latch on to this? Cantona finds himself offside. Gerrard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Beckham. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Donadoni. Griezmann. Thinks one through. And that was very necessary. And we have our very first corner. Szoboszlai with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pernis. Back into the middle. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Beckham. And here's the chance to counter. Ribery gets into some space. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So another set play. And he's there to clear it. Gerrard. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary. He's tried one! Too close for comfort. Szoboszlai is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Mbappe looking to run onto it. There's no flag!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Griezmann. Donatoni. Oh, super ball. Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Szoboszlai. De Jong. Beckenbauer. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ribéry. Hernes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Czech deals with it effortlessly. Now, what about a counter-attack? And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Please keep your
What do you
eyes
think
on
we're
your
up to
children
after
during the
45
match at all
minutes?
times.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Vieira. And it's Gerrard. Played out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game! With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 22.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Hernes.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Donatoni. That's going to go a long way. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. David Villa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this
Ball
match
is
was
over the line.
71,550.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
That's a throw. De Jong is always looking to break lines. David Villa is wide and looking to get onto this. And That should get the job done.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He can get that clear. Cleared without hesitation. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Szoboszlai looking here to chip it through. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Donatoni. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, given away. Chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Szoboszlai.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now that's well seen too. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Beckham.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last.
Can he put it away?
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
All hands on deck for this one.
Coming on the field is number 17.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. De Jong clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Chooses to go back.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Gerrard. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. David Villa voted man of the match,
Please
and
turn your
deservedly
attention to
so.
the screen for information provided by
Any
the
reflections
local
on what
police.
you've seen, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short.
He's tried one! Cantona. Donadoni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, Clash of the egos.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribéry. And he was quick to react. Beckenbauer. And it's gone back to the keeper. Beckham. Can he get onto this? Raya gets it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Crossed in early. Danger averted for now. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's played forward. Donatoni. And here's Griezmann. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. Still goalless at the moment. Played back in. Cantona. He is through here.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gerrard. Cruyff. He's gone for goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the finish! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai finds himself offside. And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Griezmann. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mbappe. Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Vieira. Donatoni. Well, they've got it again. He's in space and looking for options. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shot could be on. White tries across.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. White cuts it out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Ribery. Ernest. Well read, nice interception. Cruyff. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and
There will
it was
be
well.
1
Big
minute added
chance!
time.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shapes to shoot! And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Hello,
Well, let's not
everybody,
beat about
and
the bush,
please join
Peter.
me
It's
in
been
wishing a
fairly
happy
flat,
wedding
and the
anniversary
support have
for
had
one of
little
our
to
fan
cheer
club
about.
members.
So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Can he put it away? No mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Gerrard. Beckham gets into some space. Oh, good-looking ball. Cantona. Rudiger does well to get it back. Cruyff. And Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is good alertness.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Shapes to shoot.
The attendance
Now it's
for this match
Ribery.
was 71,898.
And here's Mbappe. Donadoni. White. Donadoni. Griezmann.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Donadoni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, this looks sharp. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ernest. That's a good ball played into space. Well, there's the clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Donadoni. Cantona, who's set up one goal so far. And through to the goalkeeper. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball. Ribery is wide and looking to get onto this. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Bouten clears. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's played him through. Now can he find a shot at goal? He's scored! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Donatoni. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Hades. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Bruno Fernandes.
Ribery was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That looks a cracking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Szoboszlai clears it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Mbappe.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is
And the header!
number 16, Rodri.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Cruyff. That's headed upfield. He's through here. Gabriel. Beckenbauer. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Now it's Szoboszlai. Griezmann. He's got two. Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
He's got the shot away! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's the throw. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Ribéry. In with the challenge. Ribéry showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Cantona.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Gerrard. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. White made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Shifted upfield. Van Basten makes the interception. Chips it through. Pass is just off target. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, just tries a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Donatoni. De Jong. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cantona. Szoboszlai. And here's a chance.
Szoboszlai made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
De Jong. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Szoboszlai. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Ribéry. Keeper has taken decisive action. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Neymar. Ribéry. Now it's Ribéry. And that should get the job done.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Ribéry. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Szoboszlai. And that's a good ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
He'll fancy himself from here. Szoboszlai! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ribéry in acres of space out wide. Oh, they can break here. Szoboszlai. Good purposeful running this. Griezmann. Now it's He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
Oh, no, what has happened here? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's cut it out. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And it's Ribéry. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Neymar. That's good play. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Donatoni. And it's Messi. Griezmann. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now he's off and running. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Griezmann. He's in a great position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Griezmann.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Ribéry. Coming on the field is number 11.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
De Jong. Oh, this is a very good run.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that was vital. Vieira.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Just eases him off the ball.
Has been indicated.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Cruyff is onto it in a flash. White. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Just a quick reminder.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.